set the tempo if they wanted to.
All right, let's see if they can survive the lanes and maybe get even a little bit of a head start out of that. That's what we're going to find out together with our commentary team. It is Odie, Pixel, and Tigov.
Thank you very much, Shiva. Yes, Nigma Galaxy versus Tundra. As we're getting into this one, to be fine here. Oh, we'll take a bit of damage on his way to lane it. Kuro runs him down. Actually, well, Kuro was really going for it there. They'll turn and kill him off for that one. That'll be first blood there for Snake King. As
up to free farm up here, but
look at this aggression. They see exactly when they can try and get aggressive onto mind control. He will be fine. They're back off now. The shadow work comes to an end, but hold up. We'll have that nightmare. The jump over from Skeeter. Looks like Kuro's pretty dead.
charging.
In the middle. RMN.
Oh, see,
he's in a bit of a deep position. Snake King going in with the spring. Snake King. He's got the stick charge. He's actually gonna.
Will he dodge it?
Oh, he does. Snake King turns with the stun, dodges the damage.
Charging two.
He needs a. No, he's gonna have this up on the bashes as well. Or some force in a very deep position now. He was up on the high ground on the enemy mid, and yeah, Snake King punishing it perfectly. On minimal HP. Top lane, mind control. Throw the axes out, but nothing to stop Skeeter and Fada running him down.
Like said, mate. Oh,
see, that's what's going on here. The mind games. Mid lane, RMN, that's not his tower. But
it is rather difficult for them right now. They're playing against heroes like Spearbreaker and Monkey King, and the map is complete darkness as Nine connects onto his charge.
He's got his ult in a second as well. And here it comes, knocks back RTW, that'll be the Lunagon. GH, he's going to get caught with the balance strike and the vacuum. Going to surge up Nine. Does he want to dive in for this? Snake King's going to start tanking the tower hit so Nine can get in and help set up to pick up.
It's Tundra's game to make the next move.
RMN, he's stepping up to the wrong side of the river again. The Snake King, he's ready to help with the backup. In with the slow onto RMN. They perfectly dodged the light strike array. That's going to be RMN going down. Snake King, he's saving the boundless strike. They might actually have to lock down and control to kill GH as well. The detection comes.
Actually, you can right click while charging. So if you're bugged, you can kill the bug during your charge.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a bit of an interesting interaction.
As mind control does die top, it also applies for anything. So if you're charging over a ward, you can deward it.
Oh, they're going to get another. Dropping down the Seb spray as well as he points a finger to the death of Kuroki.
They're just struggling to take the fight right now. They don't want to give up towers when they're 10 for 1 up.
So we go for GH here, and they got enough damage before a time lapse. They do. GH goes down, the siege creep pushing in. Tundra stick around and try and take this. Siege said when they do group up, they have got a lot of synergy. But RMN steps up to the high ground. Tundra are more than ready for that one, waiting for him in position as Fada.
They're like, guys, just let's run to mid. We have Golem, we have everything we need to at least try and take a fight. They're farming the map, you got Monkey showing bottom, BA showing top.
Yeah, and they'll get fired up. But a big charge for Nine comes crashing in onto two of them. Wolf's been dropped down as well. ITW just gets caught on the front of it. That's the Lunagon. Nine staying on top of RMN, pushing it back. Skeeter jumps in over towards Kuroki. RMN will turn the light strike array and the Laguna Blade. Nine trying to run out to the side. He's ticking down low. He will fall, but they've lost 3 on Nigma Galaxy. Back in the river, mind control. He'll pop the roar. GH comes shikuching across, but there's not nearly enough damage to kill Skeeter. Skeeter, he's still good to go. Jumps in, picks up the triple kill onto mind control. Only GH left alive, and not for long. Tundra, they get the team wipe against Nigma Galaxy.
Access to the fight, and they really need to hope that Tundra tries to make a play right now.
Oh, we got Fada. He's gonna be gone upon, and he will die. They get the kill, they step out. The Wukong's command, they won't be punished for that one, so Nigma Galaxy able to pick up a kill, and maybe with one man down they can look towards the mid lane, but Nine, he's going to start heading straight into the front of this fight. Light strike array will be dodged, Nine steps out.
Spearbreaker has the BKB available, right? So maybe Nigma can play for that.
They're trying to set up top onto Fada, but it is just a Bane. And that Bane has got backup. Fada will die, but this is going to cost them at least mind control's life. It's going to cost them both of their lives. As that is not a trade that Nigma Galaxy want to be taking.
Yeah, pretty rough. And then instantly Nine just starts invading the triangle with 2 big killers down for Nigma. There is no way they can take a real fight. So Nine just plonks in the face here.
And with Skeeter backing him up, they can get the kill. Do to shake it up. They're trying again around this mid lane. Skeeter's got the BKB. He's ready to commit in. The roar will come out to hold Skeeter back for now, but here comes the backup from Nine. Swinging across. across, straight in onto RMN. RMN to fall, and now Tundra, they're ready to chase for more. They've got their eyes on mind control. Over in the mid, Nightmare controlling GH. Mind control gets finished off by Skeeter. The bash is coming onto GH. 3 dead, as again, Tundra.
When you say this in a cast, you know it's a rough point in game. They need to push out waves, hope for a pickoff, and just survive through the Aegis. Like, that is...
I mean, Snaking's getting a little bit of solo action pretty much. Skeeter will come in to finish off the job. Yeah, with that Orchid causing issues here is mind control.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Another thing is what we didn't mention is this is a Warlock game.
He's gone immediately. Skeeter jumps in, takes him out. The wall's been dropped down. Nigma Galaxy's got to run out to W both the BKB, but they're in with the damage. The Raw will hold back Skeeter with the grips there from Fada, locking down IOTW. He goes down as one of the tier 2 down. 33. They're ready to run up to the tier 3s. They're charging in. Tundra, no mercy from them. They dive in. Triple.
Not messing around with any of these other items. Just be the unkillable threat, get into the middle of the fight, and enable the aggression. Enable Snaking to get that good spring, get the Orchid off, and give the confident. If Golem's wasted, it's a
bottom lane
game. Oh, here's damage.
They jump in. The Golem's going to be dropped, but ILTW's been focused by Skeeter. Can Skeeter finish him off? Jumps in the bash, and there he can. Skeeter gets the kill. He will lose his life for this, but he's got the Aegis. He's ready for round 2, and the backup comes in. Snaking drops the ultimate.
They're going to dive.
Oh, they're diving up to the tier 3s again. In with the bashes onto mind control. Mind control steps back, turns with the axes, but RMN goes down. It's not looking pretty here for Nigma Galaxy, as mind control's just trying to hide in the trees. He won't be able to stay hidden. They'll find him. Kuro, can he survive this? He can't. The vacuum's there, dragging him back out and into the face of Skeeter.
3 deaths for Fada. Okay.
RMN, it's got to be a number 1 hit. I'm in the mid. They find Fada. See if they can get it. Meanwhile, silence grip from LPW. I think we might be seeing the G's.
There we are. 2 of them clean.
We are. There we go. GG. 24 minutes in. It was another rough one. Of course, Nigma Galaxy, they're not playing with their full lineup right now. RMN standing in for Miracle. But even so, it's rough. This was quite the beat.
Let's find out.
Thank you very much, Shiva. Yes, game 2 now between Nigma Galaxy and Tundra. And yeah, will it indeed see? Look at these drafts. Can you sort of, give some sort of hope to the Nigma Galaxy fans out there? Is this going to be a little bit better than game 1?
It's a loaded question that you put on me. I'm now going to have to try and sell it. I think the easiest way to say it, I'm worried for Nigma once again due to the lack of control that they have, right?
Cracking off, of course, and Snaking taking a few hits from the tower there.
That's close.
He's fine. We've seen Snaking live on the edge of his seat last game. He's ready to do so again this time round. I'll take the water rune. Close to getting the kill. Actually, Kuro, he will find it. Jumps in. There's first blood for Kuroki with the boundless strike. Nicely done.
Reminiscent of game 1 when Snaking made the same play on Monkey King, no? Jumping from the triangle into the river.
Kuro, showing he can make the moves like Snaking did indeed in that last game.
RMN, he's doing pretty well in this game so far. 29-2, a hero that doesn't really care too much about the rotation of Spirit Breaker. He has had to pump his net worth into regen a little bit, so...
At top lane.
Oh, 33 does go down.
Solid kill in Nigma Galaxy. 2 kills to start off the action this game. Already looking like...
And of course, then you want the initiation, a blink, refresher type situation. But yeah, very much allow RMN to just walk into the fight. Kuroki does go down bot lane.
Again, some good micro from Moore. They come over the adaptive strike. I see the diving from GH. GH with the dive gets the kill.
They have to find the kill bottom though. Meanwhile, the reason why 33 did die is because Snaking is charging into bot lane. Mind control already low before Snaking even arrives.
Kuro will be able to get up into the trees in time. What was that?
A rare moment where
nice.
RMN dies. Unfortunate. In a second.
Yeah.
In another second.
That's going to start the action off. He's into the trees, but Skeeter is in there as well. And with the charge at the ready, no chance for escape for mind control. Top lane, Smoke with the setup. Knight, he's ready to go. See what he can do with the lead in. Look towards the 2 of them. Hard targets to go on. RMN does have a Ravage available. See, RTW turns to try and take the missile out. It's going to start shifting that strength up. They're poking at RMM for now. He has got the Ravage if he feels threatened. Astral into the hammer. Got the timing down to a T. He'll pop the Ravage, but that...
Yeah, the start of that engagement, it was very much them running into the Tide and the Morphling, and hopefully for Nigma, they were like, okay, maybe we can surprise them. Morphling tries to initiate, potentially if RMN...
Look at RMN, Teep is coming in. Okay, the Ravage will stop him from going down. RMN able to save his life. GH looking for the turnaround. Staking's going to go for the TP out, won't get away with it. Mind controls in with the damage. See if Nigma Galaxy can chase on for more here. GH has got his eyes on Fada. The side Kuroky has jumped in, but Skeeter's on top of him. They'll tear him down. Fada with the cooldown, good to go. RTW turns into the gyrocopter to try and fight back, and it'll be successful. Kills off Fada, but Skeeter, he's still good to fight. Steps back in the sanity eclipse, comes crashing down. Skeeter, does he want to go for another target? He's holding back for now. They'll leave it at that.
Sanjin Yasha, so also not going for a standard starter build. He is itemizing for the fight as well.
Radiant should look to them.
See over in the mid.
They have Ravage.
They're going to go for RMN. See what his reaction is going to be. He's going to hold on to it for now and step out of the fight. Skeeter staying on top of Kuroky. The backup comes in. Actually turns over towards GH instead. They'll set things up. The silence does come into play to stop an immediate sanity from coming out. Tundra now starting to back off. Nigma Galaxy, they're trying to move RMN back in position. Would have the mana with the Soul Ring pop, but it is kind of low as well. Not quite able to get back in, and they are still, of course, fighting into the Aegis on Skeeter. GH did try for a rune snipe there. We'll just have enough mana to get away with that Shikuchi. He's not going to be able to get far enough away, though. Nine jumps in, finishes off the kill. Mind control, watch with the side. They get the silence out onto the quad players. Kuro's trying to commit, but Nine's taking up to step out of the side. RMN getting burst though by the Sanity's Eclipse. RGW turns into the OD to use it against them. Snaking off to the side. He's looking for a new target to reset on. They'll be able to take down the Ursa 1. Snaking charging out of the fight. The Sonic Wave comes in onto RGW. Silence comes out. RMN with the Ravage. He has got the Ursa. The Boundless Strike comes in. They've taken down Skeeter. But RMN will fall for this. Fada stays on top of RTW. They've lost mind control and RMN, Nigma Galaxy. They really want to pick up something else in return. They've got their eyes on towards Fada. Wave 4-4 from RTW, but the charge comes in. RTW goes down. He's ready to start up some more action. Kuro.
Nice stun.
We'll be able to put a stop to that. Snaking is trying to step away from GH, but they'll get him actually with the Nature's Wrath. The silence team. All right. Should be able to get 33 as well out of this one. Mind control helps many teams in the past already at this stage, and as it did in the last game.
It's still like this mid-game timing is still the biggest like threat for them, you know? Like if they die a couple times here, it still could suddenly run away with the game. RMN.
It's going to go down. Get the Ravage off, but it's not really going to set up too much for Nigma Galaxy. As Tundra, they'll back off. They lose Fada, but the rest of them are out there. Support for the mid. Seconds, the Sonic Wave's ready to go. They're going to jump straight away under the tower. Look to burst Kuroky. They will be able to do so here with the missile. Reaction coming in from Nigma Galaxy. We'll see what we can do here. Is Tundra back off? I say back off. Actually, Skeeter wants to get in onto RMN, but the disarm is out. Holding back the offensive potential for him now. They'll turn towards GH and they're bursting. Now the missile redirecting over towards RMN. It's going to work very nicely in their favor here as RMN stunned under the tower, finished off by the Sonic Wave. Setups there on the side. They're caught RTW. Skeeter's in on top of him. The mana's starting to get burnt. He's got enough to get out to the side. Turns to the quad to get into the high ground, but Tundra, they're ready to go on to the high ground. Snaking charging in the corner. The Sanity's going to go crashing down. And yet again, Tundra, they're diving tier 3s. They're fighting under tier 4s. Snaking feels the effect of that.
Oh, and the tier 1's still alive.
I mean, 2 times in 2 games here, Tundra, and this time Tundra doing it in a game that's it's even on the net worth. You know, Tundra showing that, well, we may not be massively ahead, but when we see the opportunity to dive and get away with it, we absolutely will go for it, they say. And they do. Big dives and big kills.
Yeah, the beautiful layers to where the damage comes from, but also the simplicity in which when they find a hero, the ability to control that hero is so clear, right? You've got imprison, charge, just jumping on them, and also the amount of angles they come from. The fight starts with Kuroky just dying underneath the tower, right? And that kind of unlocks the ability to, oh, well, that's half the stun's gone, Owen, so we can now continue forward. Suddenly, of course, you know, RMN dies, and guess what? It's free game. Skeeter going for, already had to BKB, quickly getting into that Blink Dagger. And now Tundra will probably be sweeping across the map, looking for pickoffs whenever they need, and then going towards Roshan. And you know, the Tidehunter, he did actually do the build, the phase, the hood, the halberd. They're very much going defensive, and why he's been able to at least be a little bit annoying in the early points of this engagement. But for Nigma right now, it's still the Morphling waiting game. If Morphling can get to a point of E-Blade, Scardy, maybe the Agti and Quick Bite, like if he gets to these items, that's when suddenly the Morphling v Ursa matchup does kind of go tops and tails. It change a little bit, because you can stop the Ursa from right-clicking with the E-Blade. You can also surprise him, 100 to 0 him if he walks up high ground. But then also you have kill threat, right? So again, this is a waiting game. The kill score doesn't really reflect how Nigma gets into this game.
Oh, quick jump to the side. A little bit misdone there with the use of the Astral and the blink forward from 9, but it could still work out. They've separated RMN from the rest of the team as RMN gets the Ravage off, but he gets blown up by the Sonic Wave. 9 jumps up towards Kuroki. They found 2. Mike tries for the BKB TP out, but Snaking's in with a charge. Another fight where 9's picking up the triple kill. See if we can get even more. GH and RTW will be able to burst with the Sprout to hold back 9. They get the silence up onto the quad. The Snaking charges in. They take out RMN. RTW will be able to burst down 9, but now RTW low on the mana. He's got to retreat. The Sanities comes crashing down. RTW able to turn back into the quad to jump out. Kuro's left behind. Double kill for 33. Nigma Galaxy 3 down yet again. I'm here for the Spirit Breaker, and Snaking's able to step out because of it. He'll survive. See if Skid is still able to find a target. 20 seconds left on the Aegis to fight with. He's got his eyes on mind control. He'll be out back by the silence and the Sprout. Jump forward, oh, in fact with the bash, they're straight in on the mind control. Put the BKB into the trees. Another heal from GH, gets mind control back up to full HP. The Sonic Wave will knock him back. The badges come in. Mind control still goes down despite GH's best efforts to keep him alive. They lose Kuro as well in the tree line. The rest of Nigma Galaxy.
They can try and play there. I'd like them to deward the high ground spot that Tundra has some type of vision. This is, oh, it's actually expiring. Not too bad. But yeah, will Tundra look to defend?
Well, they are.
Buyback. There is a buyback available.
They're keeping it on the jump. Oh, they blow him up. RTW's gone.
Was he morphing Agi when he died?
I think he did. He was starting.
They're presented with a good engagement. They don't just try and throw everything at one time, because the damage is not all the same type from Nigma. At this point in the game, of course, you just pick up the gem. You just run around the map, you start dewarding, you close off the map, make you feel very uncomfortable.
Got the smoke. Fada not really the hero they want to.
All by himself, that's a gem. That's pretty big.
All right. Now he gets the cooldown off. I mean, they get the gyro, but it's going to cost them pretty big. Pretty much one hit into a Sanities as RTW disappears. RMN doesn't stand a chance in the face of this Astra. Skeeter tears them apart. They find GH in the trees. Find some time with the Yule Center, but the Sonic Wave's there, ready on the way down. Astral into the hammer, 4 dead. They might give it one more fight here, Nigma Galaxy, but at the same time, I wouldn't be surprised if the end is nigh. As mind control taken out, no buyback on any members of Nigma Galaxy. They're diving in. GH, he brought back for this.
Tundra, they play so much of the map, but they're so quick to collapse.
RTW, he's gone in with the BKB. Turning the Ursa to try and get away. BKB comes to an end. 15 seconds until GH is up. Kuro tries to get the Wukong's command going. Oh, he's going to be kept alive actually by the Astral. That's going to allow RTW to zip in, kill the OD, but he'll lose his life for the trade.
Good to see the refresher cop there. Throwing out 2 ultimates. And this is most likely going to be the GGS crew.
I think so.
Yeah, throws out the Gleipnir from the high ground of the trees.
Mega creeps out. 40k lead, Snaking. Even ready to maybe even start diving the fountain. As out by the Ancient, they have caught themselves GH. It's 42 to 17. This game, it definitely sped up pretty quickly, as it was not a bad start for Nigma Galaxy, but the end has kind of ended up as bad as the other games that we've seen so far. It's not been pretty for them. Tundra, complete domination from the mid-game onwards, and no chance for Nigma Galaxy to make any sort of plays, as Tundra was just a step ahead in every single movement. And there it is, GG is called. Tundra will safely secure the series, 2-0.
Tundra, they're just looking like a well-oiled machine, right? Even when the game looks somewhat even, they understand that if they just keep taking the fight, keep playing on the cooldowns or lack of stuns, it doesn't matter if they